Let's do a word of the day, shall we? So the word of the day for today is a very technical one. You're going to struggle when you come to Italy and if you don't know how to pronounce this word. This is the most important word when you come to Italy. It is called pizza in English, and in Italian it's very tricky. You might stumble. It's also called pizza. So they do have a bit of an accent when they do it, so you got to do the accent. You got to do pizza. And that's it. That's the Italian word for today.
Escape with Tedman.
We're going to go to the square, St. Mark's Square today. So we're going to walk along near the Rialto Bridge. We're going to check the water taxis because we want to buy a 24-hour ticket because we're going to go some places. And then that way we can use that to get to the train station as well when we leave. That's what our plan is. Hopefully that works out. So we're going to check that out. Head to the square, do all the sights and stuff like that. Head back, get some groceries. We need some pesto pasta just to chuck on our little spaghetti from last night, some pesto. And then this afternoon we go to, I think it's called Acqua Alta Library. And that is a free library. It's just like vintage, bit of heritage. There's some cats there. We'll get some Instagram shots maybe and stuff like that. Make sure you are following me on Instagram because I have posted. Come along and enjoy the escape with us. Next clip will probably be in the square or at the water taxis or something like that, but just enjoy the adventure with us. We don't know what we're doing either, so we'll see you around Venice. Looking at this, guys, we're gonna get the day pass, €21. Actually have a bag and stuff like that, and we're gonna go to Burano on A line. So we're just heading to the square now, St. Mark's Square. We just looked at the bus timetable, so we worked that out, and just looking for the streets. We're just walking along. If we get lost, we get lost. I don't think we got lost. Here, we'll go down here, Rach. You just go down here. So we're getting lost already, but it's part of the adventure. And like, you just get to look at all these streets anyway, so it's really cool. So we'll see you at the square if we make it.
If you're walking from Rialto Bridge to St. Mark's Square, it normally takes about 10 minutes, so unless you get lost like we did. But as you can see, we made it. Here's St. Mark's Square and the Basilica.
Tables out here in summer, so you can have like a meal. We've got some tables over there. Actually, it's very expensive though, so we're not going to eat there.
So it is free to go inside St. Mark's Basilica, but I do recommend getting there a good hour or two before you expect to get in because the line can be massive. You can also go up the bell tower, which is 98.6 meters tall, fun little fact, and it costs €10 per person to go up.
Rachel and I are just walking, there's the square, so when you walk down, there's a bridge here in the front, it's just here, there's a bridge there, and then you look through and the bridge of size is there, instead of paying, because you can pay to go in.
So the Bridge of Sighs is where they would take the prisoners for their last walk to the interrogation room. That's why it's called Bridge of Sighs, because they let out a sigh.
So this one's a little bit more quiet if you want to get some better shots. The other one's really packed, you can see it. So yeah, we just walked around.
I got a mozzarella stick.
Is it good?
No.
Cheesy?
You're here.
That was price, €1.50. We just got back. I know I didn't talk too much on the streets. It's just so busy. Grabbed a slice of pizza from where we got it yesterday. Probably the cheapest one that we found around. And it's really tasty. So that's €3.50, I think it is. That's not too bad. The square ones are about €4.50. They're a bit thicker, but really good either way. And also this is why I'm not going into some of the ones that you have to pay because you're not allowed to film half the time. So you won't actually be able to see it anyways. And even though it's not too expensive half the time, I like to save our money for other things during our trip that we both haven't done. So we're just back now. It's about lunchtime. Starts to get busy in the afternoon, super busy. So we're lucky that we're going to be leaving in the morning on the water taxis. And also when you go to the shops, at the moment, I don't know if this is a thing, we had an old Italian lady sort of yell at us. You meant to put a plastic glove on when you grab your fruit and veg and stuff like that. It's the first person that's done that. I think she thought we were Italian, but we just grabbed the one that we wanted anyways. It wasn't like we were going through them, but just put a glove on, like there's plastic gloves around. Just a friendly tip before someone Italian yells at you. It's a very cheap day. So far it's like €10. We're just doing 2-minute noodles. So I had the blue one, but it was really prawny. So Rachel thankfully gave me this one. This is the beef one. Bon appetito, as the Italians would say.
Aqua Alta Library was about a 10-minute walk from our hotel, so it wasn't too bad to get there. It was really packed inside, so it was a little bit hard to explore and look around, but it was pretty nice. It wasn't anything that I would recommend going out of your way for if you're coming to Venice. There are better things to see that are free, but if you have a lot of time, check it out. After checking out the free library, we headed home. We had our pesto pasta, and that was it for the night.
Good morning, guys. As you can see, it's not too busy in the morning, so if you want to get like photos on the bridge and things like that, probably the best time to go. We're just heading to a market now, and we have a big day of exploring to do.
As you can see, the market had a variety of fish. It was amazing. To get to the market, you have to cross Rialto Bridge, keep walking forward, and you can't miss it. It's something I really recommend doing. It's free, and you get to see how the people live.
Ticket take us to the train station? Yeah, okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Here is our 24-hour water bus ticket. This will be able to get us around to the different islands and also to the train station in the morning.
Rachel's just made a nice little, very little lunch. We've got some peanut butter and stuff though as well. Don't be nervous. We're not scrimping much. We used the eggs for snacks before and we ate 2 of them, so we should have just waited. Okay, that's our lunch. And we're going on a rooftop soon, so get ready for that. We're just at the shopping centre that's free, the lookout, so you have to book in. We're just going upstairs.
Cannot stress this enough. You do have to book early to get a spot on the rooftop. To book a ticket, you just go on their website.
Yeah.
Don't stress out too much if you can't get a ticket to the rooftop, because you can do some shopping. It is a little bit expensive though, so keep that in mind.
Whoa. Whoa.
Once you come up, you're greeted with this beautiful lookout. You get to see the bridge, you can even see the bell tower in St. Mark's Square, and you get about 15 minutes up there, so make sure you get all your selfies and videos. So after the free lookout, we headed to the water bus. We were catching line 12 on the A line. Different boats do come, so do keep an eye out. There is an airport boat that comes as well. A friendly little tip, if you do get seasick, maybe don't stand on the barge as you wait for the boat.
Just made it to Burano. It's the colourful building place. I'm just going to say that. So they paint all their different houses, different colour. So as you can see in the background, red, blue, pink, so on and so on. And the government actually tells them what house will be what colour. Check this out. How cool is that?
So another fun fact, I know this video is full of them, this was the Leaning Tower of Burano. I'm not sure why all the towers are leaning in Italy.
We're in Burano, or Burano. We just got a biscotti and a
Torta coco.
torta coco. Really nice, both of them really authentic. We got served by an old Italian man. It was beautiful. And we're just walking to the taxi stop, or the boat stop, and we're going to go to Torcello, or Torcello. Hopefully I'm saying that right. So that's where we're going to head next. Beautiful little island, about 40 minutes away from Venice. It's just a small little boat. We can definitely take our masks off here. This is Torcello. It's just across from Burano. Burano was just down there where that riverboat cruises thing is, just up here. Yeah. So Burano was the colourful building place, and this is right next to it. It's just a little quaint little sort of village. I'm gonna have a look at it. Let's do it. And all the canals and stuff like that. Rachel and I have planned it really well. We had to get line A12 to get to Burano. It was like stop 3 It helped having the Google Maps so we knew which one it was. There is a sign saying Burano, and they will yell out the stop before it gets, or as it gets there. So go to the front if you're not too sure, and they'll yell it out. And now we are just walking into this little village. Honestly, the footage probably isn't justifying how like fairy tale this is. Like, it's just, I don't know how to say it. You cannot describe it. But so it's currently like 5:40, and our boat to Venice will be leaving at 6:30. So hopefully we make it for that, and that will be line 12. So we're doing pretty well. This is the 24-hour ticket that we brought, so you can do all this in the 24-hour ticket, and then we're also going to use that to get to the train station tomorrow morning. So it's very well worth it. We walked over that little bridge behind us, and it's like a little medieval, feels medieval place. So they got like the little dome thing that they do, and there's a church. There's also a clock tower behind this one, but you can't see it yet. And there's a famous little stone chair over here that Rachel's sitting on. Walking over there. It's got all like stones on the floor. Beautiful. I feel like we're the only people here. It's a little bit eerie. Rachel's sitting down. There you go. And there's like a well here. How cool. I'm gonna sit down on that chair as well. Wow. What a chair. So this is all the church. So it starts from over here. They got their little dome that they love doing. And then they've got this little courtyard of water and the church. Yeah, it's beautiful. We have the place to ourselves pretty much. I don't want to speak too loud because I feel like everyone's sleeping or something. It's just really nice, tranquil. So we're just heading back to the boat now. We're going to catch the 6:30 one at night, and we're going to go and get some dinner.
After our big day of exploring, we had dinner right in front of the famous Rialto Bridge. It was beautiful. Couldn't have finished Venice, Italy off any better, and thank you for joining us on The Escape. And if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button to keep up with The Escape.